Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk Ear Pro. Alright guys, if there's two things that gun guys have, it's holsters and Ear Pro. And I am no different. I have a ton of Ear Pro here, but I think these Axil GS Extremes are my new go-to. Now, Axil sent these out to me. I've been wearing them for about 3 weeks now. I'm really impressed with them. As you can see, I wore them at the IV8888 Range today. It's a lot of 8s, by the way. And shooting that CMMG Mutant, that thing is loud. It is probably the loudest gun I've ever shot. And that's standing behind it. If you're standing next to it, it's downright abusive. And the Axil's held up fine. Now, we'll go over some of the specs on them, but I'm going to show you here what they come with. You get your little carry case here. As you can see, it's not quite as big as my head. No, it's actually pretty small. And inside the carry case here, you've got your destruction manual. You've got your extra foam tips and a little bit of cord management there to clip them on. We've got the silicone tips in here. You've got your charging cable for the Ear Pro. And of course, the Ear Pro would also go in there if I wasn't using them. Now, the silicone tips they give you are rated for 19 decibel reduction. The foam tips in the two sizes are what you're going to need to get your max decibel reduction out of the Ear Pro, and that'll take you up to 29. And as you can see, the foam tips are on here, and these just simply go around your ear like that. You tuck them in, and then you are able to bend the wire down here like this to give you a secure fit on them, and they're not going anywhere. All right, we got them down here on the table, and what you've got is two pods or modules, whichever you want to call them. This one with the Axil on the back, and the charging port is actually your phone and music control. This has your microphone here, your power button, your volume up, volume down. A long press on the up will skip to the next song. A long press on the down will rewind to the beginning of that song or skip back to the previous song. You can pause and play your music from here and answer your calls from the power button. And you just hold it, turn it on, it'll blink, and then it'll be connected if my phone wasn't all the way off on the other side of the house. And then you just hold that down, and it'll say power off in your ear, and it'll turn off. Over here we have your active hearing enhancement on here. So these are natively a 29 decibel reduction with the foam plugs, 19 with the silicone plugs in them. But like any earplug, it's going to block out the sound. That's what they're designed to do. But with the Axil, you actually have enhanced hearing on this, and you can crank it up or you can crank it down with the volume down button over here. Now, I did notice when you had this thing cranked all the way up, you could hear everything. You could hear the International Space Station flying over you. So I ended up cranking these down pretty much to the lowest setting, and it was still fine for hearing voices, hearing range commands if you're out there, or talking to somebody else that you're on the range with. Now, Axil has the GS Extremes here, rated for 12 hours. I believe that is just the hearing enhancement, the active hearing protection on there. I put them in when I first got them, fully charged up, ran nothing but music, and they ran for about 5.5 hours. They're also listed as sweat proof, so for a fat guy in the South in the summer, that's gonna work out fine. So there is a little overview of the Axil GS Extremes. Again, we've got our nice little case. We'll fold them up, put them in there. Zips up to a package that small. You got a little loop here. You can hook it onto something, or you can just take it, throw it into your pocket, into your range bag, wherever you want to take them. So as I said, I've had them for about 3 weeks. These are going to be my new Ear Pro. I like having the all-in-one, having the music in them for when I'm out in the yard or doing something. I can just have the music going. If I'm going to be down on the range, I can have my music running when I'm getting everything set up, getting everything positioned, getting all the cameras, everything else going, and then I can turn them into the Ear Pro, and I'm still going to be able to hear anything that's going on there on the range, or anything I might have a problem with the gun. That's still going to come through that hearing enhancement. I'm not going to be completely toned out from everything by having passive hearing protection on. And as a fat, sweaty guy in the South, I can't wear these in the summertime. I can wear these in the winter. That's about it. So MSRP on the GS Extremes is, I think, about $200. There is a link in the description below. You can save quite a bit of money on that. So if you think you might want some all-in-one hearing protection, the GS Extremes, I like them. I'm going to be running these. You're going to see them all the time now on the channel. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one.